The network was inconsistent. Wi-Fi was dropping all the time. If you went from one office down the hall to the next, it would pick up a different access point. We had teachers coming to board meetings to say, the network doesn't work. You want me to take electronic attendance? I can't do that. And it got to the point where people just put away their technology and said, we're going to move back and go backwards, paper and pencil. It was concerning because we had spent a lot on the actual hardware. So for us, it was incredibly important to get to that point where we didn't have people complaining about it.
So it started with me, a relationship that I had with the superintendent that, hey, Dave, can you come talk to me about some of my initiatives and issues that I'm working through? That evolves into, okay, we have a need for ongoing daily support. How can NARIC put together a model that is customized to Amsterdam City Schools?
We got a phone call from the NARIC, and because of this 33-year period of trust, they understood that we could bring expertise to the table and help them navigate these challenges, which we were able and pleased to help them do.
So we designed a network that we felt would be robust and allow for future growth and connectivity in the school. And then we collaborated with our partners at NARIC in order to be able to implement that over a seamless and short amount of time.
We had a monthly check-in, and we were talking about some of these challenges that Amsterdam was having. And it was no question what partner we wanted to engage. Both the Cisco team and the NARIC team knew that ComSource would be able to get that job done.
With ComSource, when we started working with them, we had all the members involved on meetings on a regular basis. And it was always pretty clear. The agenda was laid out. It was spelled out of who was in charge of what. There was no finger pointing. There was no, you didn't get this done. It never happened. So it was a constant follow through and clear direction as to what was happening and where we were headed with it.
We have deployed several key technologies for the district to strengthen the network and security. One of the main components was Cisco 9500 core switches. They serve as a backbone for the network. They have significantly improved the speed, reliability, and the ability to handle growing traffic across the schools.
We also deployed critical new infrastructure in tandem with the existing network, so we could test connectivity and functionality ahead of time before we actually cut over to the new equipment. And lastly, we did all the cuts after hours to ensure we're not actively messing with anybody's internet.
So we met just about every week, and then every 2 weeks, and then once a month, and just kind of put it out there as we went. And I remember the first month or two that we had ComSource running and the Cisco products running, we would get on our calls and be, okay, so what do we have on the agenda? Nothing. There was not much on the agenda because everything's working.
The success of this project and the collaboration between ComSource, NARIC, and Cisco allowed the teachers to teach, the students to learn, and the technology was just there to support them.
It's gone from a very negative, contentious point that we had, but now it's quietly in the background, just supporting, and all those things are happening, which is fantastic.
I think trust in our partnerships and our team members and other organizations that we partner with is really important. And I think that trust is not something that you earn overnight, or it's by something that you say. I think it's earned one day at a time.
ComSource is about people first. We support our people, we support customers, we listen. We try to understand what the pain point is and bring best of breed solutions to the table.
You have 3,800 students basically on computers. Kids are going to use technology in the future for their jobs. They need to be comfortable with it, know how to use it in a professional setting. It's one of those pieces that just is in the background and working, and that's the way we always wanted it years ago. And since working with ComSource, that's what it's become. It's completely done a 180.